The Mesoamerican ball game court is dedicated by the Maya ruler Chanchak Kaknal Ajor at Uxmal, modern Mexico. The kingdom of Nanzhao in East Asia is overthrown, followed by 3 dynasties in quick succession before the kingdom of Dali in 937. King Louis IV promulgates the Rafflestaden customs regulations. In Portugal, for the 3rd time in less than 30 years, the Christians take control of Coimbra, this time for almost a century. Norse settlers under the Viking warlord Ingimundur revolt against the Mercians and try to capture the city of Chester. King Constantine II of Scotland calls for assembly to meet at Scone. The 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms period begins in China after the Tang dynasty comes to an end, with Emperor Ai forced to abdicate by Chancellor Zhu Quanzhong. Emperor Taizu of later Liang has the 15-year-old Li Zhu, the last Tang dynasty emperor, poisoned. The Fatimid dynasty, founded by the Shiite Muslims in Ifriqiya, modern Tunisia, gains suzerainty over the Aghlabid dynasty in North Africa. Parantaka I of the Chola dynasty drives out the Pandyan from southern India into Lanka, now Sri Lanka, which he also eventually conquers. Princess Ethelfled succeeds as Lady of the Mercians after her husband's death. King Ordonio II of Galicia continues expansion of Christian polity. King Edward the Elder begins the reconquest of the Danelaw and occupies Essex. Empress Zoe Carbonopsina leads a palace coup at Constantinople and becomes regent over her son, Emperor Constantine VII. Magyars, Hungarians, led by Zoltán, son of the Grand Prince Yapyad, attack Swabia, Franconia, and Saxony. Sicilian Berbers in Agrigento revolt and depose the independent emir Ahmad ibn Khorrab. Bulgarians destroyed the Byzantine army in the Battle of Achelous, one of the bloodiest battles in the Middle Ages. Wang Kong, a Korean general, overthrows the government of the short-lived state Ho-Goguryeo and ascends the throne at Sherwan. Arnulf, the Duke of Bavaria the Bad, is elected as anti-king by the East Frankish nobles in opposition to Henry I. Emperor Taizu of the Khitan Empire orders the adoption of a written script by the Khitan. King Ashot II is besieged by Sajid forces who invade Armenia near Lake Sevan. Emperor Romanos I sends Byzantine troops to repel another Bulgarian raid at the outskirts of Constantinople. Lombard forces led by King Rudolf II defeats the deposed Emperor Berengar at Firenzuola, Tuscany. King Berengar I makes a new alliance with the Hungarians who, following his death, sack and burn the city of Pavia. Stephen II becomes the new ecumenical patriarch of Constantinople. The Italian nobles request that Hugh of Provence be elected as King of Italy. King Aethelstan of Wessex unifies the various small kingdoms of the Anglo-Saxon heptarchy, creating the Kingdom of England. King Hywel the Good of Jehoubath makes a pilgrimage to Rome. Mpu Sindok, ruler of the Mataram Kingdom, moves his court from central Java to East Java, modern Indonesia. Karmatians, led by Abu Tahir al-Janabi, sack Mecca, desecrating the Zamzam well and carrying off the Black Stone. Ramiro II forces the abdication of his brother Alfonso IV and becomes the King of Leon, northern Spain. Alberic II leads an uprising at Rome against his stepfather Hugh of Provence, King of Italy, after he is insulted at the wedding of his mother Marozia. Prince Edwin is buried at Saint Bertin after drowning en route to the West Frankish kingdom. In what is now South Korea, Goryeo forces defeat the army of Hubaekji finally at Hongseong. King Gyeongsun, the last ruler of the Kingdom of Silla, surrenders and abdicates in favor of Taejo of Goryeo. Archbishop Uni of Hamburg-Bremen visits the King of Denmark, Gorm, and the King of the Swedes, Ring, before he dies in Birka. Mpu Sidok moves the capital again from Tamwang to Watugala, both near the bank of the Brantis River in modern Jombang in East Java. The 16 prefectures, which includes the area around the modern-day Beijing, are absorbed into the Khitan Empire. Taira no Masakado, Japanese nobleman, leads one of the largest insurgent forces in the Heian period against the imperial court at Kyoto. The tribe of the Polans begins the construction of such fortified settlements as Gaiks, Benin, and Lad in Greater Poland. The famed Green Dome at the Palace of the Golden Gate in Baghdad collapses amidst heavy rainfall. Hugh of Provence makes a truce with the Moors of Fraxinet after hearing the news that a Swabian army is about to descend on Italy. The Russians sail up the Kura River deep into the Caucasus and defeat the forces of the Salarid ruler Marzaban ibn Muhammad. King Edmund I regains, with the help of the Danish settlers, the territory he ceded to Olaf Guthfrdsson. Berengar of Ivrea invades Italy with hired Lombard troops and takes up residence in Milan. The eruption of the Paektu Mountain on the modern North Korea-China border was one of the most violent in the past 10,000 years. Al-Masudi, an Arab historian and geographer, completes his large-scale work, The Meadows of Gold and Mines of Gems. St. Albans School is founded in Hertfordshire. Hamdanid forces under Saif al-Dawla raid into the theme of Lycandos, but are defeated. Henry I, Duke of Bavaria, attacks Western Hungary, taking captives and plundering. Abd ar-Rahman III consolidated his grip on North Africa by occupying Tangier. Kalbid forces under al-Hasan ibn Ali al-Kalbi sail from Sicily and invade Byzantine Calabria. The town of Pavoa di Varzim is first mentioned under the name Villa Urukshini. At the Reichstag in Auerstadt, assembled by Otto I, his son Ludolf and Conrad the Red submit to Otto's rule. King Otto I defeats the Hungarians, also known as the Magyars, near Augsburg, Germany, in the Battle of Lechfeld. Emperor Constantine VII appoints Nicephorus Phocas to commander of the Byzantine field army, domestic of the schools, in the east. Mercia and Northumbria rebel against King Eadwig and switch their allegiance to his brother Edgar. The Byzantines, under John Tzimiskis, defeat the Hamdanid forces in northern Syria with the Battle of the Raban. Pietro IV Candiano divorces his wife Joanna for political reasons and banishes her as a nun to the monastery of San Zachariah. The Song dynasty is established at Kaifeng by the military leader Zhao Kuan-yin. King Ashot III of Armenia the Merciful moves his capital from Kars eastward to Ani, modern Turkey. A Byzantine expeditionary force under General Nicephorus Phocas invades northern Syria and sacks Aleppo. Gary I, Margrave of Merseburg, campaigns against the Slavs. Abd al-Rahman al-Sufi, a Persian astronomer, writes the Book of Fixed Stars. Al-Mutanabi, a Abbasid poet, returns from 5 years in Mesopotamia. Hungarians invade the Bulgarian Empire and force Peter I, Emperor of the Bulgarians, to conclude a peace treaty with them. After Murakami's death following a 21-year reign, Rizai becomes the 63rd Emperor of Japan. The Irish of Dalkakis, led by Brian Boru, defeat the Viking forces of Limerick at the Battle of Sulcoit. Grand Prince Sviatoslav I invades Bulgaria at the head of the Kievan army, which includes Pecheneg and Hungarian auxiliary forces. Skagel Tost leads a Viking expedition to England and demands Danegeld. A war elephant corps of the Southern Han is defeated at Shao by crossbow fire from the Song dynasty troops. Balagan ibn Ziri is appointed viceroy in Ifriqiya, modern Tunisia, and becomes the first ruler of the Zirid dynasty. Caliph al-Muiz transfers the royal residence of the Fatimid Caliphate from El Mansouriya, modern Tunisia, to the newly founded city of Cairo in Egypt. The city of Fuzhou, located in the Fujian province, builds new city walls. Ghaznavid's dynasty, as the first Turk sultanate, was established in Central Asia. Emir Abul Kazim launches a raiding expedition into Byzantine Italy from Sicily. Amlaib, brother of the late King Culan, is killed by King Kenneth II of Scotland to establish himself as Culan's successor. King Edward II is murdered at the Corfe Castle, Dorsetshire, upon the orders of his stepmother, Elthryth. Tynwald, the Parliament of the Isle of Man, is founded. Al-Azhar University is established in Cairo by the Fatimid dynasty around this time. Eric the Red leaves Norway to survey west of Iceland in Viking longships that carry nearly 700 people for starting a colony on the island. Adud al-Dawla, emir of the Buyid dynasty, concludes a 10-year peace treaty with the Byzantine Empire. Fatimid troops under the defecting Hamdanid governor of Homs, Bakja, attack Aleppo but are repulsed through the intervention of the Byzantine army. Qiao Huaiyu, a Chinese engineer, innovates the first known use of the double-gated canal pound lock during the Song dynasty. Lady Wulfrun, a Anglo-Saxon noblewoman, is granted land by King Ethelred II. Emperor Kazan abdicates the throne after a political struggle from the Fujiwara family. The Zirid dynasty fails to reconquer the western part of the Maghreb, land of Atlas, which they have recently lost to the Umayyad Caliphate. The widow of Arnulf II, Razala, is married to the much younger 16-year-old Robert II. Sankor Madrasa, founded by Al-Qadi Akib ibn Mahmud ibn Umar, the supreme judge of Timbuktu, modern-day Mali. King Dharma Wangsa of Medang Kingdom launches a naval invasion on Palembang in an unsuccessful attempt to conquer Srivijaya. Theophanu dies in Nijmegen, and Adelaide of Italy assumes full regency over her grandson Otto III. Pietro II Orseolo, Doge of Venice, concludes a treaty with the Byzantine Emperor Basil II. The 12-year-old King Otto III gifts the sword of Saints Cosmas and Damian to the convent in Essen. Fatimid forces besiege Apamea, modern Syria, in the Battle of Orontes. Malik seizes the Ring of Thor and captures Dublin for the third time. The Nuji Mosque is constructed in Beijing during the Liao dynasty. Byzantine forces under General Nicephorus Oranus defeat the Bulgarians at the Spercheios River in Greece. Byodio-in Temple, located in the Yamashiro province, is built during the Heian period. Karakanids invade from north of the Sir Darya River, ending the Samanid Empire, modern Iran. Sancho III of Navarre becomes the king of Aragon and Navarre.